Hello there, I am responding to Atarileaf's 2013 collection goals video, or 2013 gaming resolutions video, something like that. I can't remember, but I responded to it last year, and I wanted to respond to it this year because I think it's a good idea. Now, last year I had a couple of goals, and I couldn't remember what they were, so I had to go back and watch the video. But I'm going to show you what they are, or at least explain to you what they were, and whether or not I met them. Then I'm going to show you or tell you about my 2013 goals, and hopefully I'll meet those this year. So, here we go. I apologize for the state of my game room. It's a bit messy at the moment. Okay, my first goal was, I believe, to complete my 1970s console collection, which is to say, complete my entire collection, because all I've really ever intended was to get every major console released, or at least major in my mind, in the United States, and I'm not really concerned about getting all the different variations, but that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to buy all the major consoles released in the United States from like 1972 up until 2000. And I've done that, except for two. I do not have the Magnavox Odyssey, and I do not have the APF MP1000. Now, that was one of my goals, to get one of those two consoles. I did not, because they're crazy expensive, and at least in the case of the APF MP1000, or M1000 if you prefer, they rarely show up on eBay. I think I've seen 3 of them show up all year, and they've all been way more than I intended to spend on anything. So, did not complete that one. However, my other goal for last year was to complete a shoot-'em-up collection for one of my consoles, or shmup collection, whatever you want to call it. And I did do that. My Sega Master System collection only needs 3 more games to be complete, but I do have all of the shoot-'em-ups, at least for the collection that I am going for, which is the US released games. So, there you go. I completed one of the 2. And honestly, I'm not concerned about carrying over the 1970s console collection because it's just not that important to me anymore. I'm not willing to spend that much money, so unless I happen across one really cheap, it's not ever going to happen. Now, on to 2013 goals. And this is the first one. This is my MAME cabinet. I have been working on it for 4 years. Well, that's not entirely true. I've worked on it for like 5 hours over the course of 4 years. I've really done very little work to it. In 2012, I got a little bit more done. It was not one of my goals, but, you know, at least not one of my official Atarileaf goals, but it was one of my unofficial goals, and that was to complete this thing. Well, I didn't do that. I think I spent like 5 hours one day, and I hammered out a makeshift control panel. I still need to replace the acrylic on here, because I screwed it up when I was making that video, and I'm going to replace the overlay under here. I also built a new PC for this, or at least a new old PC, out of parts that I got from my brother-in-law. And it is significantly more powerful than the one I had planned to use before. So, a couple things done. I will get this done in 2013. That is going to happen. So, mark my words, in 2014, when I do this video, or actually at the end of 2013 when I do this video, this cabinet will be working. Might not look perfect, but it will be working. It'll be up and running, and you guys will celebrate with me. Well, no you won't, because none of you will be here, but I'll celebrate and you can watch. And then my second goal, and final goal, is this here. All this crap underneath my ping pong table. Those 2 totes are filled with consoles. Many different types of consoles. Then I've got some loose consoles sitting there. And then I've got a few boxed consoles here, and a few boxed consoles there. And then behind those totes are more boxes. And they are filled with video games and video game accessories and consoles and all sorts of stuff. This is all extra crap that I need to get rid of. Now, I don't mean I'm going to shovel it into a bin somewhere and throw it away, but I need to sell this crap so that I can either fund my collection or use the money to go on vacation somewhere. I'm not kidding you, I've got at least 35 consoles in here, and what, 2, 4, 6, 8 boxed consoles, so that is the next thing. All of the stuff that you see under there, I'm going to sell before the end of 2013. Along with a few of the consoles up there, because I really need to thin out my collection. I've just got so much stuff that I never use, and as much as my idea has always been to preserve this stuff for future generations, I really don't care about some of the stuff. For instance, the PlayStation consoles. So many people collect PlayStation stuff. I don't need to. They're never going to disappear from the face of the earth. Some of the others, maybe. I'll probably hold on to some of the more rare stuff, but I don't know. There you go. Those are my goals. You guys should do a video response because Atarileaf is a really cool guy. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll see y'all later.